Pick it up, Bones.
This is JB.
And I'm Lowso.
And this is Phresh Mental Podcast. What's good, everybody? This your boy JB.
And I'm Lowso.
And y'all know what it is. You tuned in to Phresh Mental. So, what's good, Shundo? How was your New Year?
Man, it was lovely. I slept. I had to go to work the next day.
Alright. So, of course, I was in Dallas, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dallas, Texas, and everybody there. I actually ended up going there on the fly. I was supposed to go there originally, then changed my mind, then turned around and went again. And for some strange reason, we got to 8 o'clock that evening, and the place we were supposed to go, we didn't, we didn't know if we were gonna be able to get there. And then finally we figured out that they were booked up. All the hot spots was getting booked up quick. So we at that point we was in a situation where we was like, man, I don't know where we gonna go for New Year's. We calling around, we looking for spots. So we go and pick up my sister in Irving. For some reason she got her room in Irving. I don't know why, but we go pick her up or whatever. So we get there, she finishing up getting dressed and everything, and we still looking for a spot. So it was a spot called a living room. Long story short, it wasn't nothing cracking right there. So I told them this, man. I was like, y'all wanna know where? I done gave everybody a chance. Everybody that looked for spots, I said, we finna go where I'm picking. So of course we end up at GVO Dallas, man. Shout out to GVO Lounge and Bistro. So we get there, and need I remind you, we dressed to the T, you know what I'm saying? We dressed up. But man, we get in there, it's one of them spots, you know what I'm saying? But it's jumping though, it's cool. So man, we had a real good time, man. The DJs were incredible. Everybody, the vibe was good, which GVO means good vibes only, so the vibes was cool, man. I never got the DJ's name. There was two of them. It was a female and a male, man. They were incredible, man. So, that was a good way to bring in the New Year. So, it's a lot that went down in 2024. And when I think about that, I think about Cat Williams, right? You know what I'm saying? I remember when he put it down on Club Shay Shay. And next thing you know, 2024 just took off. Now, we start 2025 and it's like, it ain't no let off. You know what I'm saying? It's still on the gas. So, first off, I'm gonna ask you, what did you think about 2024 just as a year? Not, you know what I'm saying, nothing in particular, just for you. You know what I'm saying, for yourself, Lowso.
From me?
Yeah.
It was a good year.
It was a good year.
Yeah, it was a good year. I did less work, made more money.
It's always a good thing.
Took a few trips, enjoyed my family.
Yeah.
Stayed to myself, stayed out the way.
Most definitely.
Made some plans.
You started Phresh Mental.
Started Phresh Mental.
You know what I'm saying? We here.
JB.
Most definitely. You know what I'm saying? That's a good thing.
I actually talked about doing a few more things that in 2024 that I didn't get around to doing, but hopefully in 2025 I'll be able to do it.
By the way, we was in GVO Lounge and Bistro, man. Shout out to Kenyatta, my sister, GJ, my cousin, and Brittany Griffin, you know what I'm saying? His fiance, you know what I'm saying? I had a good time with him. But once again, there's been a lot going on, and I feel like a lot of people and things got exposed in 2024. So, man, this is a question I want to ask. It seems like nobody's safe. Once you get motion or something, it seems like most of the people who get guys get motion and stuff, and they get to moving around and doing what they got to do. Some kind of way they getting caught up on the internet or something going down. How you feel about that? How you think a man should move in order to avoid that kind of drama? Or can you avoid it?
The problem is we use motion real loose. Somebody can get on social media and buy a new car.
Yeah.
first thing we say is, "Oh, that nigga have emotion." That ain't emotion. Somebody can get on social media and post $10,000 in 20s. Oh, he have emotion. You don't even know the backstory. Dude could probably be living with his mom or something. Not saying that's a bad thing, but if you got emotion, you don't really even have to say much. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got emotion, people gonna know it. Like you don't got to be out here popping your shit if you really have emotion. If that makes sense. Like I know some people that, prime example, I know some guys in Houston that, like when they out, they really get into it and everybody know it. They don't got to say a word.
Absolutely.
So like when you really have emotion, you don't got to be out here, posting your money or, posting what you doing for people and stuff like that. Like, I mean, it's cool that you do it, but I mean, like I say, I think we use that motion word real loose. We use motion and hate real loose. We use it real loose in 2024. I'm not saying people don't have motion. What I'm saying is, actually, what do we even call motion at this point?
Well, to me, motion is like notoriety.
Yeah.
I think the word motion is a synonym for notoriety because if you got motion, that means you're known for your works. And I think a lot of people, like you say, get it mistaken because if I can be flashy and do a lot of talking on social media, then that's motion. No, motion is your works, what you do.
Another example, we talk about motion. Somebody will get on Snapchat and post all their money, but they owe Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Well, no, you can't do that.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
We think you got motion, but you owe, 5 or 6 people. I would rather be my normal self and not owe a single soul. You know what I'm saying? Like, social media got the world all screwed up because that's all it's for, is an image. Like, we get on social media every day and try to plead our case to somebody that don't even care about us.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we want everybody to think we have all this type of motion, this and that. Bruh, when you owing somebody, like, how can you say, I got motion and I owe somebody? How can you say I got motion, but I don't even got nothing of my own?
Well, here's the thing about it. I feel like this. If you a solid person, to me, solid means everything you've been through and everything you work for, you are able to admit to that. And you are able to express that I was at here at one point and I came to here. I think it's okay if you're able to do that, but a lot of guys aren't able to do that. And I mean, let's just keep it real. There's a lot going on. I mean, social media mix. It's been exposing a lot of stuff, and that's what I'm getting to. It's like, and we ain't, on Phresh Mental, we just want everybody to look at a different way of seeing things instead of just everybody thinking one way. But of course, we know what's been going on social media. We know what we've been seeing. People getting exposed, people having things to say. And I guess what I'm trying to say is that, man, you gotta be, before you can face the world, face social media, man, you gotta face who you are. And I feel like if a lot of fellas end up facing who they are, then they'll be able to avoid these situations where now a big uproar about who you are and what you done did comes to the net, and now you gotta explain yourself.
But the thing is, a lot of these guys think money make them real.
Money don't make you real.
Man, I don't care if you got 500,000. If you was lame before you had that 500, you lame with that 500.
Lame with that 500. You
like
with it.
Money don't make you real. Like, I don't know why we think just because somebody got this amount of money, they real. Man, you can be way up and still do the flawed shit in the world.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, I done saw it.
Yeah,
we see it every day.
We see it every day.
Yeah.
So with that being said, do you think these fellas out here are learning from their mistakes?
No.
Or they trying to stack, different stuff on top of their mistakes to cover them up? Man, like a quote I always say, the truth will set you free.
Man, but think about it. How many people you think out here just actually living truthfully?
Truthfully.
Like living life the right way.
Man.
Don't owe nobody, you know what I'm saying? Ain't talking about nobody, you know, got their head down, grinding it out. How many people can you actually say they're just doing it?
Well, I'm gonna tell you something, man.
I mean, because everybody talk about everybody at the end of the day.
Listen, okay, and I always think about that. People say that everybody talk about somebody, which we do.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this: when you say that, and I always say as a policy, and if it come down to it, my own mama done witness it with me.
Yeah.
If it come down to it, if I said something about you at this point,
You gonna say it to that
I
person?
am not afraid to repeat that to that person.
Exactly.
So do you distinguish a difference between that?
My thing.
I think as a man, you should be able to do that.
My thing with that is, this is what I tell people.
Now, okay, let me cut you right there. Me and you has talked about a certain person. Not dogged them out, because we don't, I would say on camera in front of everybody, we don't dog nobody out.
I know who you talking about.
But we talked about this person and what they got going on.
I just told him about that the other day.
And you literally told me, like, but what good is me telling you the truth, telling you the real, if you gonna have a bunch of other people that you can listen to who gonna just tell you what you want to hear?
Yeah.
I mean, so let's just be honest. Is that still saying I'm talking about this person behind their back?
Nah, because my policy with that is, and I'll tell anybody this, man, don't come talk to me about nobody you don't see me with. Like, people know who I fuck with, it ain't a secret.
Yeah.
I'm cordial with everybody.
Absolutely.
But people know, like, who I invite to my house to watch the game with me or eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's levels to this shit. So if you don't see me with these people every day interacting with them, man, I don't care what they got going in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't wish nothing bad on them, but I don't care what they doing. I don't care where they work. I don't care how much money they got. I don't care. That ain't, you know, it ain't no bad blood with nobody. But I just don't care to hear about what people got going in life. So with that being said, like, I be trying to give people certain game, but like I told you, what am I giving this person certain game for? He got 7 other people in his ear telling him that's the right thing to do when everybody knows it's the wrong thing to do.
Exactly.
Like I tell people, man, I got a son now. I can say that game for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't finna keep wasting this free game on somebody that ain't gonna listen. Cause you gonna do what you wanna do anyway.
Okay, so that's facts. But back to the 2025. You know, we had a new year, man. Happy New Year to everybody. You know what I'm saying? And it's going down, man. One of the decisions I made for myself is what you just said. I said, man, I'm not gonna be distracted by anything. Everything that's gonna help me grow and move forward, I'm gonna do that. Just like, you know, oh yeah, man, shout out to Shakola, you know what I'm saying, Ram Donich, you know what I'm saying, we back, the collaboration.
And we ain't leaving this time.
Yeah, we ain't leaving this time, the collaboration is back, you know what I'm saying? And of course, shout out to Josh Warren with Motion and Muscle Fitness.
What's she got?
She right there.
Oh.
She get right. Hey, shout out to Josh Warren, Motion and Muscle Fitness in the work. I told myself, man, coming into this year, it's straight to the business. Don't worry about what nobody else got going on. Don't get caught up in none of that.
He say, she say.
He say, she say. Don't get caught up in the negativity, the drama, man. I said, I'm putting my head down and working.
And speaking of negativity and drama, I'm glad you said that, because I was on the phone with a guy the other day. I ain't gonna say his name. But me and him was just rambling about stuff. And he said something that stood out to me. He was like, man, if I tell somebody something by the time that story get back around to me, it's gonna be twisted up, words gonna be missing, words gonna be added. And that's the problem we have today. Like, if I tell you something right now today, Josh, if I tell you something and you go tell your friend go tell their friend go tell their friend go tell their friend. By the time it get back to me, what I actually said ain't even nothing in the play.
And let me school people on that. You want to know why that happened? Because people, life is like a movie. Get past the small talk, get past the small details, and get to the juicy stuff. So what happened is a person wanna put the juicy stuff in from the story, and they wanna leave out the stuff that could be key details, but that's boring.
That too.
But so when they tell the story though, Lowso, they gonna put it like they wanna make that story as amped up as possible. You know what I'm saying?
This is what I told the guy I was on the phone with. I said, man, I'm gonna tell you something. People just don't want certain people to be cool. So if I say something to somebody about a situation involving somebody, and a certain person don't want us to be cool, they gonna make it seem like I said something bad about a certain person. When in reality, I ain't said nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just gonna use you for example. Let's just say, for instance, me and you wasn't cool.
Yeah.
And people didn't want us to be cool. I can mess around and say something simple as, you know what I'm saying? I bought something from such and such and didn't buy it from Josh. Nothing against Josh. But by the time it get back to you, it's gonna be, fuck Josh clothing line, I don't wanna rock his shit. Well, that ain't even nothing, I ain't said nothing like that. That's just how shit go around here.
And I think for a lot of people, I mean, I still feel like it go back to that. People want the story to sound, just because they telling the story, they want it to sound like a extravagant thing.
Man, people be wanting people to be beefed out at the end of the day.
Yeah, well, yeah, and
people be wanting people to be. I mean, it do be beef, but
yeah, it's a lot of beef.
Sometimes people be wanting people to be beefed out over something what that was supposed to be nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do I really can't even go into detail about it, but just without going into detail, people are trying to make somebody have some beef with somebody. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, people try to make people have beef with it. But you wanna know what though? And I'm gonna just go back to the fact that we gotta get back on this New Year stuff. So it's So it's New Year's, man, and you know a lot of people New Year, new me, New Year, new something. So it's already a lot. It's already jumping in 2025, 5 days, 3 days. I'm my bad. I said 5. 3 days in, it's already jumping. So what do you feel about, first off, what do you feel about the New Year, new me notion altogether? Like, how do you feel about that whole concept?
I mean, if we trying to be a better person, why we gotta wait till New Year?
Facts.
I mean, if people wanna every year we got people getting on the keyboard typing, I'm gonna do this in 2025, starting January 1st. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna cut people off, I'm gonna do this. I mean, but why we gotta wait till January 1st? I mean, if somebody do some flaw shit to me August 18th, they could August 18th. I'm not waiting to January 1st.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like when people be saying the gym gonna be packed January 1st. Like, why did you got to wait till January 1st to stop being a big bag? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is January 1st?
And you know I'm into fitness. And that's how I don't take people serious. Like, they come to me for gym advice. They come to me all this. And then they said the new year start, you automatically lost me.
Yeah, like why are we waiting till January 1st to be a better person?
Specific day.
I'm trying to be a better person every day, not January 1st.
So with that being said, I think God has a funny way of exposing things. It's the 3rd day in the year, and trust me, we all know it. You know what I'm saying? We ain't naive. I ain't scared to admit to the fact that social media done gave us some drama, some juice.
Yep.
What y'all call it, some tea. So social media done gave us some tea early in the year. We already on it, three days in. So if it's a new me, new year, new me, it's things you're gonna avoid. Are you feeding into what's going on right now? Are you feeding into the situation at hand?
Man, with the stuff going on right now, without getting into detail about who
we ain't gotta say no names, man, everybody know what it is.
If you saying something about it, whether you done screenshot it and put it in your group text, you know what I'm saying? You saying something about it. So I mean, let's not sit up here and lie like.
Yeah, most definitely.
I don't care what they got going.
On the camera, people have hit me up about it.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? I've spoke on it.
Yeah,
I've talked about it.
So we can go on and get past it.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's a new year. I ain't into it. Man, so, either you done got the screenshot and talked about it, or you done sent it to somebody and talked about it.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Send it to nobody.
It's too much going on. You know what I'm saying? In South Arkansas right now for us not to be done talked about something.
Exactly. But I'm gonna say this. I got a podcast. So of course, you know what I'm saying, people gonna hit me up about it. You know what I'm saying? And as a policy, I don't put names out there. Or the reason I don't say names is as a policy, I feel like I want these people to start coming to this podcast and speak your truth.
Right.
We gotta find a way to thrive. You know what I'm saying? We gotta find a way to move forward. But don't sit there and act like something that clearly entertains you. Don't act like, oh, all of that is getting left behind, because at the end of the day, if you want to call it drama, if you want to call it tea, if you want to call it news, whatever you want to call it, you are into it.
But here's the thing about that though. When it's not you and it's them and you laughing,
shit.
You always remember.
Shit. Hey.
One day it's gonna be you.
I know.
And when it's you, hey, when people start getting on your ass about it, don't be mad. Don't crash out.
Take them leaves.
Because you was once that person that was laughing.
That was laughing. And I've seen that firsthand.
And that's what I tell people all the time. I tell people all the time, like, it's done been my turn before.
Fact.
I took it to the chin. You know what I'm saying? Like, every time it's my turn, I take it to the chin.
And I'm glad you said that, because, fellas, that's what defines a man. Two things you gotta be able to stand on. Whatever happened to you, whatever situation you go through, you have to be able to take it to the chin and go through it.
Man, I done been through some situations, boy, that made every man kill himself.
And then,
but I just don't talk about it. People know about it, but I brush it off and keep going.
And then on top of that, if you make a decision and you make a choice, stand on it. Stand on that decision, because at the end of the day, like, whether you right or wrong, you still a man. And if you wrong, oh well. You have to stand on your decisions at all times. And that's a lot of dudes' problem. You get on here, you talk, you flex, you say this and that, but then when your dirty laundry or whatever going on happen, now you want to crash out and make excuses, and now you want empathy. You want sympathy. No. One thing about me is I don't never need sympathy. Because whatever I'm going through or whatever happened with me, that's the path I took.
Yep.
And I'm dealing with that. And a lot of dudes, you know what I'm saying, y'all don't want to do that, and that's why y'all see yourself in a situation where, yeah, it's bad now, it done got put out there, and now it's getting worse because you're not standing on what you did. Stand on what you did. If it's fixable or you can fix it, but like you said, once it happens, take it to the chin, man.
You got to.
Take it to the chin. That's part of being a man. You got to make sure you're able to stand, you know what I'm saying, stand on what you're going through, man. Like, take it to the chin. Because when it's your time, it don't feel good. It definitely don't feel good, man. So do you got any big plans for 2025? Anything you want to accomplish, or, you know what I'm saying, where do you see yourself in December 2025?
Man, I'm just trying to be a better me for me and my family, man. That's it. But I didn't start that in 2025.
Yeah.
I just want to be better every day.
Every day.
I want to look back over 2025 in December and say, I made myself better. Now going forward to 2026, I want to be better than what I was in 2025.
And you know what? It seems like a lot of fellas need to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, I'm not a woman, so I mean, I can't relate to how a woman.
We need to get some women on this show, man.
Yeah, we do, but I'm not a woman. I can't relate to how a woman.
Dang, snap me too.
You know what I'm saying? We need to, shout dang. You know, we need to be able to talk to dudes, so I guess it's that real moment in the show. You know what I'm saying? We need to give it to you. Man, if you ain't trying to improve every day, you wasting the day. You wasting your time. And like, I can't remember who said it, but they said, man, if a person in the same place, I think it was Cat Williams said it. If you dealing with some people and they in the same place they was in last year, man, they ain't moving forward. You ain't got no business dealing with them.
Yep.
A quote that I heard over the weekend, well, it wasn't the weekend, but this past week, it said, a man got 2 lives. And the second one starts when he realized he only got 1 life. That's some real shit. So, man, you gotta live it to the fullest, man, but you gotta do it the right way, man. You gotta push. And anything that come up that could tarnish your reputation is only gonna tarnish your reputation based on how you react to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's only gonna tarnish your reputation based on how you react to it. So, however it came up or who put it out there, 9 times out of 10 it's some shit you done. It's a mistake you done made, or some shit you said, or probably wasn't a mistake, it's some grimy stuff you done did.
Not necessarily.
I mean, I'm saying though, you know, whatever it was.
Cause some people are here the flaw and shit and run with it just because it's you.
But just because it's you, but at the same time, whatever it was, it happened. You have to be able to get through that and figure out how it makes you a better person. So I'm challenging all the fellas, man. Get off that flaw stuff. Get off that fake stuff. Get off that simp stuff. And man, get out there and improve yourself every day. It's a new year. And like Lowso said, it shouldn't take a new year to do it, but here you are. You got another chance. So man, what we gotta do, man, is we gotta get out there, handle our business, stand on business. And you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. That's a phrase I didn't like because I feel like it's a lot of things I don't like because I feel like the phrases just get thrown around for no apparent reason.
Stand on business? Yeah,
but now I'm telling you, man, stand on business.
But most women usually use it though when they be trying to lead their dude. That's why you didn't like it.
Man, listen. Hey, I'm gonna say something about, listen. Hey man, to y'all women.
They be trying to stand on business.
Standing on business don't just mean like you leaving a dude now it's time to stand on business.
That's what they be meaning though.
No,
you never seen a woman say she's standing on business to go get a job.
You never seen a woman say she's standing on business to protect her relationship.
No.
If you was down for JB all this time and you mad at how I'm moving, let's work it out. Stand on business to work it out with me.
Shit.
Stand on business.
Boy, you gonna be living
no.
until you get the
I'm gonna trust
Man, when women say stand on business, that mean that done left your ass and they ain't trying to come back.
Trust me, I know. Trust me, I know. Listen though, but I'm probably in 2024 for a lot of people here. But listen, hey, stand on business means sometimes it ain't just leaving the man. Sometimes you gotta stand on business and work it out. You know, be there for that man. But you wanna know
that go for men and women though.
Yeah, but you know what?
You gotta stand on business. I mean, I ain't gonna get into that today.
No, come on. No, you know.
I ain't gonna get into relationships today.
Listen, but we going to though. But listen,
not today.
Listen, man, it's a new year. I'd rather you do it every day though. So you can start that this year, man. Every day, improve yourself, man. Figure out a way to make yourself better. Figure out a way to move forward. If you working and you just an employee, man, figure out a way, if that's what you want to do, figure out a way to become a supervisor.
Supervisor? You want to be a supervisor?
I ain't saying me. I said that's what you want to do.
Say what?
But what we trying to tell people, man, figure out a way to really improve. Don't be the same person you was on the first.
Man, quit that job. Go be a boss.
Facts.
Quit that job.
Facts. But don't be the same person on
But you know
January
what though?
1st.
I can't really say quit that job. I would say this. Don't give a job that don't give a fuck about you your all. I can say that.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
don't give a person who don't give a fuck
right,
about
you know, like in 2025, like, you know what I'm saying, take your vacation, you know what I'm saying? Take your sit
days
down.
off. Take your days
like,
off.
because at the end of the day, don't no job really honestly care about you. I don't care if it's, you know what I'm saying, what job it is. You know, it could be McDonald's, Walmart, Line Oil, Clean Harbors, none of them care about you, if we being honest.
Get you a side hustle.
You know what I'm saying? So stop giving your all to these jobs thinking they care about you because they give you a ham sandwich for Christmas. Like, they don't care about you. Like, you there to make money for them.
Get you a side hustle. I don't care if that side hustle make you an average of $80 a week. It's something.
Speaking of side hustle, man, can we get some girl?
Man, see, why you want to put that on social media?
Can we get, I'm just
Why you want to
saying.
put that on the podcast,
Speaking of
man?
side, can we make your side hustle your main hustle and get some girl?
Man, I got some gear getting ready to come out.
Man.
We working on it now, man.
I'm a
Shout out to the people who
challenge my boy in front of everybody. This year, try to make 60,000 in side hustle money.
And I'm gonna challenge my guy right here this year. Let's make Phresh Mental consistent. Shit.
Man, I be busy, man, but we gonna get to it.
We gonna get to
We
it,
gonna
man.
get
You
to
know what I'm
it.
saying? But man, overall, it's a new year, man. It's a new year. We in a new phase. And yeah, it's a lot going on. It's a lot to talk about. Don't get caught up in all of that. Man, it's time to move forward, man. That's what we gonna do, man. We happy to be here. Phresh Mental got started last year, and even with the hiccups and the inconsistency and the stops and stuff, here we are right here for y'all again.
but with the inconsistency though, this is the thing. I mean, he worked,
Yeah,
he got
absolutely.
kids, he got his own family. I work, I got
Absolutely.
kids, my own family. The people that was recording for us, I mean, they got stuff they got going. It ain't just like we just don't want to do it. So don't make it seem like we just gave up. Like, we all got stuff going. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we gonna be better. We gonna be better.
We gonna be better this year, man.
We're gonna have a lot of guests. Some gonna be positive. Some gonna be, you know,
yeah.
to ruffle some feathers.
But we gonna be here.
We
man.
gonna be here. Y'all gonna get sick of seeing us this year. We gonna be here.
Yeah, and we gonna be talking that shit.
We gonna be like Charleston White now.
No. see, I thought we were going.
We gonna be like Charleston White.
Nah, hey,
What?
listen. Hey, nah, we don't.
We gonna be like Charleston White now.
Okay. Anyway, so,
I mean, but let's just be honest. This is the thing about podcasts. You gonna have some that's gonna be positive,
and you gonna have some.
and you gonna have some that's rough some people's feathers. That's just a part of it.
And we gotta be able.
And that ain't no disrespect toward nobody, but I mean, we can have a guest tomorrow that just get on here and just, you know, speak their piece about everybody in South Arkansas.
And I mean, we gotta ride with
We
it.
got to ride with it.
We gotta ride with it.
Whoever they speak that piece on, you're more than welcome to come on here and speak your piece after they speak that piece.
Yeah. And we welcome that. We want y'all to come on.
I mean, we don't want no fighting and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? We don't want that.
Yeah, don't come on here with the
Cause we
disrespect.
do not want violence.
We don't promote violence.
Yeah, but if you want to get on here and speak your piece, you know, get at us. You know, we
are law-abiding citizens.
we definitely want, you know, guests to get on here and speak their piece and tell their side of the story. Really, we need more women because women often tell us two men never get their side of the story, which I get it. I can't tell you what a woman going through.
Yeah, me neither.
So
I don't want
we would actually want women to reach out and, you know, want to be on, but that's women that's not scared of the camera. And women that's gonna tell the real. We don't want a woman to get on here and, you know, make it like, you know, this, that, and the other one is not. We want somebody to get in front of the camera and tell her how it really is, because I can't tell a woman's side of the story. I don't know what women go through on a day. And we don't want nobody to get on here talking about their baby dad either. I'm sick of hearing that.
Yeah, that's y'all person.
We know all us daddies ain't shit to y'all. We get it.
Yeah.
Shit, I don't want to hear that.
I know mine ain't, but
man, mine too.
But shout out to my kids. Shout out to my mom.
Man,
shout out to my mama.
We do not want to hear that baby daddy slander. We don't want to hear that.
Hey, shout out to my mama, baby daddy.
What? He must say, shout out to my mama, baby daddy.
He technically is. I mean, but you know,
I guarantee you, if you get on Facebook any day, it's gonna be that one baby mama that always got something negative to say about her baby daddy.
Mine know better. They don't do that.
I mean, but I will say this: some men deserve it.
Yeah,
because some men don't do nothing. But I feel like, you know, a lot of us, you know, do what we supposed to do.
Absolutely. It's better. It's getting better.
Yeah.
It is better. It ain't getting better. It is better. Shout out to the active fathers out there, man. Keep going.
But I will say this too, and I say this off the camera. Bro, being a dad ain't cool.
Yeah.
I say that off the camera. I tell them that all the time, bro. People be like, being a dad is great.
Yeah,
no, it's not.
Stop
lying. That's
media,
not
bro.
cool. No.
These are kids.
Man, out of me and my kids don't got nothing in common.
That's what I tell people like my daughter, man. I love my daughter to death.
Man, me
she
too.
takes me, I do anything
Man.
for her. But she's a 16-year-old girl.
Man,
I ain't
listen.
nothing in common with her. We ain't got nothing to talk about.
I'm gonna tell you something crazy.
We don't
Since you say that, I'm gonna tell you something crazy.
Dude.
This is the craziest thing. My old lady been in my daughter's life 3 years.
It's been 3 years?
I've been in her daughter's life 3 years. I'm gonna tell you something crazy. My old lady and my daughter bond is better than me and my daughter bond. But this will tell you something even crazier. My bond and her daughter bond is even better than they bond because me and her like the same shit. Like we like sports.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like my old lady and my daughter, they can talk about shit I don't even care about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like me and her daughter can sit in the room and talk about sports, nigga, from 6 o'clock in the morning to 6 o'clock at night.
And that's crazy when you got a female in general, no matter what her relationship is to you. Like, when you can talk about sports with her, man, that's what's up.
Like she be doing it like we be doing it.
Yeah. And that go back to well, yeah, I mean, come on, man. I mean, yeah, them your proud moments, them moments that make you feel good with your kids. But if you say that that's
like when I pick my son up at daycare, he 3. What we gonna do? He want to get a chicken nugget meal from McDonald's. I don't want that. That's the first strike. I don't want that. He want that. So we gonna go home. He want to play with Ninja Turtle toys and Spider-Man toys. I don't want to do that.
Now,
you know what I'm saying? Like we don't got nothing in common.
When them boys become teenagers, then maybe y'all will start being able to.
Well, he ain't a teenager.
Yeah, what I'm saying. But you get what I'm saying.
Yeah,
now, now y'all able to.
Yeah.
But now I can pop that you know what I want to pop with it. But yeah, man, let's just keep it real, fellas. you ain't having the time in your life.
But this is a lot of it though. People want to get on social media
and put that show
on like they the world's greatest dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, which is cool.
I just feel like the people that do that, man.
Cause I'm never finna get on social media and say I love being a parent. That shit boring. I don't like being a parent. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love my kids, do anything for my kids. Anybody know me, that they know that.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I do anything for my kids. I'm not saying I don't take care of my kids because anybody know me to know I do that.
Yeah.
But when people get on social media and try to go viral and say, you know, being a parent is fun and me and my kids click. Man, how do you click with a 10-year-old?
Keep it real.
Yeah, man, I ain't trying to hear that.
You don't,
You
man.
can't click with a 10-year-old. Y'all don't got nothing in common. Nothing. Like, you and the 10-year-old have nothing in common.
Like, even with my son, he's 9, he'll turn 10 in February. I mean, every now and again we'll play video games together or something like that, but I mean, outside of that, he going on about his business, doing his thing. He'll probably come mess with me every now and again, but you know, they get to that age where they want to mess with you and stuff.
Yeah.
Outside of that, man, I mean, you know, it's cool. It's just cool. But Yeah, man. I think the ones who go on Facebook or social media trying to do all of that, man, you really don't be active like that. You just trying to put on a show, man. But
I mean, we got some that, you know, get their kids long enough to take a picture. But I will say this though, this the side that the women not gonna want to hear. Y'all call us men deadbeats all the time, but y'all deadbeats too because grandma really raising that baby. But they don't want to talk about that though, Jai. They don't want to talk about that.
chill out. Hey, that's for another show.
Nah, I mean, we here now. But we'll wait.
That's for another show, man. But look, man, it's a new year, man. New time, man. Just be thankful that you made it out of 2024. Man, first and foremost, man, like I say, last year we first started this, man. It's never a dull moment, man. I always have fun with you, Lowso, man. You like a brother to me, man. I appreciate you doing this with me, man. Shout out to Realm Onyx Media, man. Shout out to Chicago Forward Bird. You know what I'm saying? Taking us back, number one. And then number two, you know what I'm saying? You know, putting this thing together for us, man.
It's a nice setup in here, cuz.
It's a nice setup in here, man. If you want to start a podcast or do whatever channel, whatever the hell you want to do,
they got it all.
Come in here and do it, Realm.
And this a nice establishment too.
The stew, man. Shout out. If you want to drop some tracks, man, they got
I'm finna go drop a diss track.
Yeah, they got the studio in there. Then if you want to take some pictures after you drop the diss track for the album cover, you go in there to Lydia Whitworth. What's the name of that? T-Stain Photography. Yeah. Go in there. You know, one-stop shop. Man, it's been all good, man. And like I said, we're gonna keep it coming for y'all, man. We appreciate all our supporters. Like I said, we got started last year, so we never got the chance to thank all y'all, but make sure y'all tune in to every episode. You got something for them, Lowso?
No, sir.
If all else fails, keep it fresh. We out. Peace.